Hey, Peter. Heading into this knockout game against Philly, this club really feels like it turns it on in these games where everything is on the line. What's it like in the locker room and also just on the field? Does it feel like there's a bigger intensity within the club during these games?
I think for sure, it's a cup quarterfinal, and I think the reason you play games or play soccer in the first place is to win trophies. That's the most important thing, and we have an opportunity to do that here. So this is a step in that direction. So I think for sure maybe that does play a factor that it's a quarterfinal. It's a very important game that we want to win, and it gives you extra boost of energy, and we want to win trophies. That's the most important thing as a player for sure.
Next, we go to Joe Pantona.
Hey, Peter. So on top of that, you guys haven't beaten Philadelphia in 6 years. It's been since September 2019. Is that something that nags maybe some of the guys in the locker room that it's been this long?
I think we've obviously lost to them a decent amount of times, but I think the games have been, at least since I've been here, have been so close. Um, it doesn't feel it doesn't feel like we're losing every single time because we're coming so close and we're pushing them to the edge. And I think there's been games that we should have won and deserved to win in these past couple of years. But I think them being a team that's obviously a rival and close by, it definitely you do hear the fans for sure, and you do know in the back of your mind that we've struggled against them, and it definitely nags you as a player, and it's important we turn that around, and we have a good opportunity to do that this week. We have two chances to get points and a win.
Next, we go to Gary.
Hey, doing, man? You talked about two, good reasons why you would want to get yourself into a cup match like this. One is to win trophies, and one is actually, to beat your opponent. But what about yourself personally? Of course, during your career, you've done this sort of thing. So my question is, does it ever get old for yourself? Did you have, get yourself up for getting a little extra juice, especially against an opponent like Philadelphia? But does it get old for you? Did you get, psych yourself up for this type of match?
Not at all. I think if you ask anyone, we love it so much, and it's winning that trophy. I think the Eastern Conference in December. I think we realized how much more it means to win a trophy and how important it is to win a trophy. And to I know I speak with the rest of the guys that were on that run last year. I think the feeling it kind of gave us, even though we came up short in the final game, is like we want this feeling again, and we're chasing that feeling. And I think with the team we have, we can keep chasing that opportunity and that feeling that we kind of created at the end of last year. And yeah, for sure, we got a taste of it last year, and all I want to do is to get trophies and have chances of winning trophies, and that starts Wednesday.
Next, we go to Luca.
Peter, building off of that, you talked about how the team was super tight knit in the playoffs last year, and that was such a condensed period of 4 or 5 games in the span of a month. How do you capture that same intensity in these Open Cup games that are more spread out throughout the season?
Yeah, I think the playoffs is a special situation because there's always going to be a playoff game. The next game is a playoff game, but the Open Cup's a bit different where you have league games in between, and so it's a bit different. I think that's what makes it almost extremely special is to have these games spread out throughout the calendar. Whereas in the MLS games, it's kind of next game, next game, next game. Whereas this is like one and done game sprinkled in the schedule. And I think it kind of helps because it puts even more value on the game this Wednesday, knowing that you don't get these chances very often in a season, and it brings about a really energizing feeling amongst the team, and we want to create that feeling again, and that starts by winning on Wednesday, so we have this feeling again.
Got anything?
Hey, Peter. Over the weekend, Sean Nealis moved into second place for all-time appearances by a defender.
Yeah.
Just how impressed are you by his preparation and what he does to be, ready to go every week, and just the consistency and resilience that it takes to reach that type of milestone?
For sure, Sean's he's a legend. I think he's a great person, great player, and yeah, I think it's as a young player. For all of them, it's good to see him how he carries himself, off the field as well, and just what he does, during the week to get ready for games. And I think it's good lessons for all the young players to learn how to be professional and how to carry yourself. And yeah, I think he's a great example of hard work pays off and being a good person as well. He's been at the club for so many years, and I feel like he's always been one of the main guys, always playing there, always so reliable. So I think everyone is super proud of him. I think he deserves it, and hopefully he can keep adding appearances for sure.